Good afternoon, you beautiful people. We're back with Shanny Talks. Happy New Year's Eve. I feel compelled to check and make sure that this is recording just because I use my little remote and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Um so yeah, I'm unfortunately gonna do that. So alright, bitch, we're doing it. We're doing it, of course. But welcome back. I'm in my space. Um It is New Year's Eve. I figured what better time to come on here really quick and do a little catch up, do a little, little, you know, do my thing. Um, I just got out of the shower and I got to blow dry my hair really quick and I'm a little bit sweaty and probably a little bit red, so just ignore that. I'm joined here with my little pillow pet. I know I talked a little bit about, my dog not being here anymore. And so my partner got me this pillow for Christmas. And my sister got me this shirt for Bo for last Christmas, I believe it was. And he never got a chance to wear it. So that's what we're doing here. But yeah, it's been a fucking journey to say the least. You know what I mean? Yesterday just passed 4 months since Bo's been gone to the day. And so obviously that really sucks. That's um been really difficult. I honestly have had a pretty difficult year to say the least. To put it lightly and to keep it cool. And I know that that's been a reflection. Here I've had a really really slow year in terms of videos, and so um I'm definitely not going to apologize for not posting, every week like I have been. I've just been, getting through it as best as I can. You know what I mean? And so this has unfortunately taken a little bit of a back seat, but we're trying to get back in the driver's seat. You know what I mean? We're trying to get it taken care of. Um, and it's just so crazy that we're here now at the end of the year. You know what I mean? It is absolutely absurd that 2025 is over. And at this rate, I'm like, okay, peace out, 2025. See you never. Don't come back. Don't come back. I don't want you here. I don't need you here. You know what I mean? Um, and I know, quite a few of my friends and other people that I know have definitely been going through it as well. So, I don't know. I just want y'all to know that, you're not alone when you're going through all the shit. You know what I mean? And, another thing that I always say is just, you can feel the shit, but, just don't sit in it. And, it's been hard not to sit in it. You know what I mean? I've definitely gotten up and tried to clean myself off and kind of fallen back down and, back into the shit. And it's just really all about how you get back up. You know what I mean? I think that this year has really shown me, how resilient I am and, how powerful I am and how powerful my words are. You know what I mean? I feel like this year, thankfully, I've always claimed to be, a hot, rich auntie, for my nieces. And, I feel like I've finally reached that level. You know what I mean? I feel the abundance in my life and I feel the fruits of my labor. You know what I mean? And then that's another quote that, I've heard before is just the last thing that comes is the fruit. You know what I mean? It just starts as a little seed and you grow some roots and then you start breaking out of the ground and you're breaking and you're growing and season after season your leaves fall off, you know what I mean? And the last fucking thing that comes is the fruit of all of your labor. And so I feel like I'm finally starting to see the fruit grow. And that's really cool. It's really hard, because I'm like, bitch, I've been doing this for so long. I've been working for this for so long, and now it's finally here. It's coming to fruition, and all I can be is grateful for that. You know what I mean? I feel like I've tried to manifest so many things and speak so much life into myself and into my life and everything like that. And I feel like things are going to start falling into place, you know? So like that's one reminder that Jesus, hair is like being crazy. That's one reminder that I have for all of you is just that like your words have so much power that you don't even understand, you know what I mean? I stopped saying things that like I'm depressed and I'm poor and I'm broke and stuff like that. Like I don't say that kind of shit about myself. Oh god. Oopsie, sorry. About myself or about my life anymore. Like I don't claim that because that's not the type of life that I'm trying to live. You know what I mean? And so, oh, excuse me. I think that that's something that I can definitely tell you, and especially going into this new year with just like a new mindset and a new like path, basically, is to just speak life into things that you want. You know what I mean? That you're abundant and you're rich, and those things will come. I promise you. I'm living proof. I'm living fucking proof that like that is what's happening. You know what I mean? I'm manifesting money. Boom, money's coming. And so I'm manifesting health. Boom, you know, health is coming. I'm manifesting happiness. Boom. We're not there yet, but it's coming. And I know that, you know, and I've just really, you know, gone through it this year. It's been a really tough year to say the very least, just with loss and grief, just an immense amount of grief. And I just wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. You know what I mean? I'm not very vindictive anyways, so it's like I'm not even trying to think in that regard. But it is just the pits. The fucking pits, you know what I mean? And so I've just been slowly like clawing my way out of the pit lately. That's how I feel. And it's been a journey. I cut off a lot of my hair in July on July 4th, and like look at this shit. Is like already back, you know, except my like little short hairs up here that are like doing their own thing. Like I can see the growth all around me. And even when you feel like you're in your darkest hours and the hardest days of your life, like the sun is still going to shine tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like all we can do is take it 1 minute, one step at a time. And this year I've learned so much, you know, about who truly loves me, who's truly in my corner, you know, things that I'm unfortunately going to have to let go of from 2025 that I can't bring with me into 2026, you know? And I've learned who my true friends are, unfortunately and fortunately, you know. Shout out to my homies. I'm not going to name everybody here, but y'all know who you are because I know you're going to be the first 5 fucking people to watch this video, so love you guys so much. But it's been an eye-opening year. And I'm sure that's happened with everybody, you know what I mean, in so many different regards. But all I can say is that I know that I'm stronger for it. I know that I'm capable to handle all of these hard things. Even though it really sucks and it's really freaking hard. But I know that I can do it. I know that I can survive. You know what I mean? Like I've had literally probably the hardest year I've ever experienced this year. And in the last half of this year, you know what I mean? Since August, just been just everything blown up in my fucking face. One thing that I'm really, really super, super, super proud of is that I am 8 weeks sober and 2 days. I've been completely sober from alcohol, completely sober from cannabis, which was and still is the hardest part. You know, the alcohol, whatever, no problem. But cannabis is definitely the one that's the hardest and the biggest challenge for me. I don't really know like how long we're gonna go, how long I'm gonna stay, but it's really proven just like the mental fortitude that I do have. And it really also proves that like your words really have so much power, because before I was like, oh, I'm not going to stop consuming cannabis. You know, I'm not going to stop that. I'm a pothead. I'm a stoner. Like that's always going to be my life and everything like that. And it's true. Everything that you tell yourself is true. You know what I mean? When I decided I'm going to be sober, I'm choosing to be sober. I'm going to be sober. And I have been. And there's been a lot of hard days. There's been a lot of challenges. Like I have, 2 jobs for the people that know, and I went to my second work party, which is a cannabis company, and like, open everything, open bar, open weed bar. It was amazing. I did not partake. It was really difficult. Um, and not that it wasn't offered to me and given to me and passed to me and everything like that. And I was just like, oh, not right now. Just, go ahead and keep it going, and like, it's been so difficult, that I think that for me was like my biggest test, to choosing this path right now. And like I said, I don't know if it's going to be forever. I don't know if it's how long it's going to be. I might decide tonight at midnight, whatever, New Year, like, okay, cool, let's light one down, whatever, like, let's have a shot, whatever. Actually, we don't have any hard alcohol in the house, so that's easy. But I know for sure that, like, anything that I tell myself is true. Anything that you tell yourself is true. And as crazy as it sounds, like, just believe it, believe it till you achieve it. I used to say fake it till you make it, but believe it till you achieve it. It's a little more powerful, a little more uplifting and beautiful and whatnot. And yeah, I just been going through it. And I'm just trying to get through it. That's all I can do. I've just been trying to take better care of myself. I've been trying to give myself the love that I'm so willing to give every other person in my life. And it's been really nice. It's been really weird and hard, especially for me, because I am definitely the type of person to put everybody else and their mom ahead of me and their needs ahead of my own. And I've finally started to choose myself and put myself first a little bit more. And it's definitely like foreign to me. It's very unknown. It's very like, oh, this is weird, like I should be thinking about them and da da da. And it's just like, you can't fill anybody else's cup if your cup is empty. And that's really what this year has shown me. And this year's like proven to me that, like, I need to pour into myself first before I start pouring into others. Because I'm so willing to do that. And for anybody that does know me, knows for sure that that's just the type of person that I am, I'll give you the clothes off my own back if you needed it. And I know that there have been people in my life that I've kept really close that aren't willing to do the same for me. And unfortunately, there's not room for that in my 2026 coming up. I am only going to leave room for the people who want to leave room for me. And that's been hard too, just trying to come to terms with that and trying to make peace with that. That, like, it's time to choose yourself, Shani. No one else is going to put you first, like, you have to put yourself first too. Which is hard because I'm not a very selfish person. But we're working on it. We're working to be a little more selfish, a little more taking care of myself better than I have been. But yeah, I don't know. This is just your sign to do the damn thing. You know what I mean? Whether it's going to be you trying to take up new exercise, or you finding a new job, or you finally cutting off people in your life that don't deserve to be there. Whatever it may be, this is the time. Especially, New Year, blah, 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 blah. And give yourself some grace too, because they say, like, the New Year doesn't even really start till the spring equinox, because it's like everything's dead in the winter, and like the New Year starts when like new life is forming and stuff like that. So even if you give yourself a couple months, that's fine. I give you approval. But this is the time to be selfish. This is the time to choose yourself. This is the time to love yourself. And this is the time to start speaking things into existence that you want your life to look like. And I know it's really hard. It's really hard for people to like wrap their brain around, like, telling yourself that you're rich and telling yourself you got a fat bank account and telling yourself that money's coming to you, like so much money that you don't even know what to do with, especially when you're struggling. You know what I mean? Like, especially telling yourself, like, oh, I'm going to find the love of my life. And like everybody and their freaking mom sucks. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard when you're sitting in it to believe wholeheartedly in your mind and your soul that those things are coming, but you got to do it because that's how it comes. You have to match that frequency before it can come to you. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to find better and build better and be better. And find community, that really cares about you and loves you. Like, you don't have to go out and spend a bunch of money to have community. You know what I mean? Like, I had one of my really good friends come over the other day, and we just ate pizza and talked and worked on a puzzle and watched TV. And it was just so fulfilling. It just made my heart feel so good. Like, I have plans soon to just sing with my friends at one of our houses, with my karaoke machines, and one of my friends got a fancy light. You know what I mean? And like that alone, I know already is going to just fill my heart up and fill my soul up. It doesn't have to cost you anything. It doesn't have to be a big group of people. It could be one person. You could be sitting watching TV, yelling at your kids together. You know what I mean? I ain't got none of those fuck ass kids, so that's none of my business. But it doesn't have to be a lot. It just has to be something. So I think that's really my message, is just choose yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself, try to build your community up, and just work towards being better in 2026. I got my nails done also. Just a little close up. I don't know how close I need to get because this is the back camera, so I can't see shit. But my nail girl's still the best. Love her so much. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna end that here. Say bye, Bo. And hug your family tight, hug your pets really tight. I love y'all. Happy New Year. I hope 2026 is our best year yet. Hopefully that worked. Nope.